Now the next chapter of your first unit, chapter number 2, biological classification. Name of the chapter? Right. So now biological classification, that different organisms are there. So that classification system begins in that total 5 जो widely accepted system है 5 kingdom classification system. How does this develop? In a very brief way that we are going to learn over here, right? So first classification systems. See, अगर आपको हम कुछ भी project के form में दें, you have to do this thing. Directly, you will give us that final thing or first preliminary? Which one? First preliminary. Gradually in that we will do the modification, add something, and then you can make the effective final product, right? So same thing over here. That in today's time, we follow the 5 kingdom classification system. But before that, so many other classification system with different aspects are made by different scientists, right? So many scientists worked on this thing, but those are that very well known major contributions are there that listed in your book, right? So first classification system in that Aristotle. First one है Aristotle. Now you know Aristotle, yes or no? कौन है Aristotle? Father of biology, right? Now he divided the living forms on the basis of which features? Morphological. Morphology meaning? Very good. Morphology का meaning होता है external. So he divided the living forms. जितने भी living forms है on this earth, basically उन्होंने जो divide किए थे, that's the plants and the animals, right? So he divided on the basis of morphological features. मॉर्फोलॉजिकल में फर्स्ट प्लांट्स को उन्होंने डिस्क्राइब किया. मॉर्फोलॉजिकली प्लांट्स ही हैड डिवाइडेड इनटू दैट हर्ब, श्रब्स एंड ट्रीज. यू नो हर्ब, श्रब्स, ट्रीज. स्मॉल कौन सी कैटेगरी में जाएंगे? लो लेवल वाले हर्ब्स, मीडियम श्रब एंड टॉल हो जाएंगे ट्रीज, राइट? So herb, shrubs and the trees. So it's a external feature or internal? Right? So that's why here mentioned morphological features. So right, morphological features over here. On the basis of that, first time Aristotle had divided plants into 3 groups: herb, shrubs and trees. Clear? वैसे ही उन्होंने एनिमलिया मीन्स एनिमल्स को डिवाइड किया on the basis of this thing, that which had red blood, which did not had a red blood. Right? Those animals, right? See, animals in the 2 categories he had made initially. That one category with red blood, other category without red blood. Right? So, without red blood over here, in that so many, अगर हम बैक्टीरिया भी ले ले तो बैक्टीरिया में होगा रेड ब्लड? नहीं. बट बैक्टीरिया में रेड ब्लड नहीं है. वैसे कॉकरोच में भी रेड ब्लड नहीं होता है, राइट? तो हम बैक्टीरिया एंड कॉकरोच को एक ही कैटेगरी में रख सकते हैं? यस और नो? सो मच डिफरेंस इज आर देयर, राइट? सो दिस इज द प्रिलिमिनरी फॉर्म that is not well accepted, widely accepted. So now Aristotle classification of living things. Plants we are divided on the basis of the size, morphological features, herbs, shrubs and trees. Herbs are smaller in size, shrubs medium and the large trees. Next, animals on the basis of one thing which mentioned in your textbook, that with red blood and without red blood. राइट? आपकी बुक में ये लाइन यूज की कि एनिमल्स ही हैड डिवाइडेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस फीचर. ये फीचर मॉर्फोलॉजिकल होगा, रेड ब्लड नहीं, राइट? सिंपल, जस्ट ब्लड कलेक्ट करना है ना? ब्लडेड ब्लड ओवर हियर. सो विथ रेड ब्लड एंड विदाउट रेड ब्लड. नेक्स्ट वन, एनिमल्स ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ हैबिटेट also here divided. Habitat meaning of habitat? The place where they live. The place where they live, right? Their home, simple. So those can able to walk on land, swim, in water, fly in air. तो उन्होंने जो fly कर रहे हैं वो air, swim कर रहे हैं वो सारे water में है, and the walk कर रहे हैं वो सारे कहाँ पे है? Land, right? So on the basis of their habitat, he had classified the animals into three categories: land, water animals, and the air animals, right? So here again, they're making the same thing in other form, right? Plants को किस कौन से format में? Size. Which are the types? Small we call herbs, medium we call large trees. Clear है? Animals के लिए जो टेक्स्ट बुक का है पहले वो लाइन आना चाहिए. Animals he had divided on the basis of which had red blood group, which did not. Right? Second जो उन्होंने वर्क किया था that is those are able to do what? Walk, right? They all are land animals. Swim, water and fly वो सब क्या बन जाएंगे? Air. Right? So Aristotle made this classification system, right? But that is so much preliminary. Now second scientist, again you aware about this name? Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus, now the things start, right? That two kingdom classification system made by Carolus Linnaeus, remember, right? Two kingdom classification system, and he made only two kingdom, one that is kingdom Plantae and other is a which one? Kingdom Animalia, right? One is a kingdom Plantae, other is a two kingdom classification system made by whom? Carolus Linnaeus, right? First understand, then write. I will share this PPT with you. Okay, so first remember kingdom Plantae. Second, now अगर हम क्लासिफाई कर रहे जैसे एरिस्टोटल ने कैसे किया, लाइक जो वॉक कर रहे उनको वो कहाँ पे रखेंगे? ऑन द लैंड कैटेगरी. दोस आर एबल टू स्विम, फ्लाई, राइट? So over here he made this two kingdom, Plantae and Animalia, on the basis of certain criteria, characteristic features. Which characteristic features he had used? So Plantae kingdom, in that he took the organism which are chlorophyllous. You know chlorophyllous, chlorophyll, green color. So जितने भी green color वाले हैं वो सब कहाँ पे चले जाएंगे? Plantae. This is the first concept. Second, that should be what? Immortal. Immortal meaning cannot be able to change their place. Plants are fixed, yes or no? Or they can change their place? No, they are fixed one. So immobile and chlorophyllous organisms he kept into which one? Plantae kingdom, right? Second thing, that kingdom Animalia, in that he took what? Non-chlorophyllous. Here chlorophyllous, so here non-chlorophyllous. At the same time, here immotile, so here motile. Clear? पहले features clear हुए. First, this is the which classification system we have learned? Two kingdoms. Two kingdom classification system given by Carolus Linnaeus made two kingdom. Which are there? Plantae kingdom, in that which features? Yes, organism should be chlorophyllous, and second, immotile. And the Animalia, non-chlorophyllous. Right. So now, ये उन्होंने form तो किया, but certain again drawbacks are there, right? If I am giving you simplest one example, you know one that Hydra organism. Hydra is known for budding, है ना? So Hydra freshwater organism है, and that is immotile. Hydra freshwater है, but Hydra animal ऐसा है, that's the immotile. It cannot change their place. Hydra stable, static है. Clear? It has this tentacles, and water currents जब आएंगे, with the help of tentacles it can capture their food, right? So अगर हम हाइड्रा की ही बात करें, so मान लो कि आप ये Linnaeus हो, तो you will keep this organism into which category? प्लांटे और एनिमेलिया? ये प्लांटे, दिस वन, यस और नो? इमोटाइल है, राइट, बट इसमें क्लोरोफिल नहीं है, ये एनिमल है। समझ में आ रहा है? हाइड्रा इज एन एनिमल, सिलेंट्रेट्स में आता है वो, निडेरिया का कैटेगरी है। हाइड्रा क्या है? एनिमल। इन दैट हाइड्रा कैन नॉट, तो फिर टेंटिकल से वो फूड कैप्चर क्यों करता है? अगर आप प्लांटे बोल रहे हो, राइट, सो इन दैट क्लोरोफिल इज देयर, क्लोरोफिल है, दे कैन प्रिपेयर देयर ओन फूड, नो नीड टू कैप्चर दैट। कैप्चर किया तो वो क्या बन गया? राइट, पैरेट, यस, एनिमेलिया में है, प्रिडेशन कर रहा है, यस और नो? राइट, सो रिमेम्बर यहाँ पे क्या, कौन सी कंडीशन अराइज हुई? वन फीचर ऑफ प्लांटे, other feature of animalia. So this type of organism were placed where? ये question arised हुआ, and that answer was not, that means the answer was not given by Linnaeus, right? So उन्होंने two kingdom format तो किया, but that is not widely accepted model. Clear? Now next thing that, so first did not distinguish between, पहले हम टर्म्स लर्न करेंगे, यूकैरियोट्स एंड प्रोकैरियोट्स, राइट? यूकैरियोट्स मीनिंग नो, रॉन्ग, ट्रू न्यूक्लियस इज देयर, यूकैरियोट्स, यूकैरियोट्स, राइट? ये हमने ब्रिज कोर्स में भी किया था, इफ यू कैन रिकॉल। EU का मीनिंग होता है ट्रू, क्या होता है? ट्रू और वेल डेवलप। कैरियोट्स बेसिक वर्ड है, दैट इज कैरी ऑन, क्या है? कैरी ऑन, और इसका मीनिंग होता है न्यूक्लियस। व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? न्यूक्लियस। सो ट्रू न्यूक्लियस or well developed nucleus is there, meaning this is the cell, and inside that nucleus in which the genetic material is located, right? If this condition is there, then this cell we consider as a which one? Eukaryotes. Clear? And other condition where cell is there and genetic composition not enclosed by any membrane, nuclear membrane, so this is which one? Prokaryotes, primitive nucleus, right? Which one? Primitive nucleus or nuclear membrane is absent. Understood this? Eukaryotes, prokaryotes. So does not distinguish between eukaryotes and prokaryotes here in this part, right? अगर हम देखें, so one thing is there, or in this one to make easy, bacteria है, right? One is a bacteria, other human ही ले लो आप, दोनों नॉन क्लोरोफिलस है, दोनों मोटाइल है. Bacteria has flagella, it can able to swim and change their position, right? And we have limbs, we can change our position. So both are non-chlorophyllous and as well as both are motile also. But is it okay कि bacteria और हमारा एक ही category हो? Yes or no? So they did not. Bacteria are prokaryotes. They don't have well-developed nucleus. We have well-developed nucleus, right? So this distinguish was not there in this two kingdom classification system, right? So first drawback क्या था? This classification system did not distinguish between which two? Eukaryotes and prokaryotes. समझ में आया? Yes or no? Second जो है वो यूनिसेल्यूलर एंड मल्टीसेल्यूलर को भी सेपरेट नहीं कर रहा है. अगेन सेम एग्जांपल, ह्यूमन एंड बैक्टीरिया, राइट? ह्यूमन यूनी और मल्टीसेल्यूलर, बैक्टीरिया यूनिसेल्यूलर. अमीबा कैन चेंज देयर पोजीशन एंड नॉन क्लोरोफिलस है, तो अमीबा एंड ह्यूमन बिलोंग टू सेम कैटेगरी? नो, अमीबा यूनिसेल्यूलर है, वी आर मल्टीसेल्यूलर. So that thing again not that mentioned here in this categories, right? So that type of organisms अगर है तो कहाँ पे जाएंगे? Next, उसके लिए further classification system made by other scientists, right? This classification system does not distinguish between U and pro, uni and multicellular, and the third thing that photosynthetic and non-photosynthetic. Photosynthetic green algae and non-photosynthetic fungi, right? Fungus, you know, first of all, yes or no? ब्रेड के ऊपर या फिर रोटी जो होता है, राइट, अगर आप उसको 2-3 दिन रखो तो उसके ऊपर भी ब्लैक फंगस डेवलप हो जाता है, व्हाइट फंगस भी आता है, राइट. सो इवन फंगल इन्फेक्शन अकर्स टू प्लांट्स. ह्यूमंस को भी, एनिमल्स को भी होता है, पता है, समटाइम्स इचिंग अकर, रेडनेस पैचेस, सम कॉमन फंगस इज देयर. सो नाउ फोटोसिंथेटिक ग्रीन algae, फंगस मोटाइल होता है या इमोटाइल? Immotile. Fungus immotile, can't able to change their position, right? So fungus immotile है तो कौन सी कैटेगरी में जाएगा? प्लांट है इमोटाइल वाले इसमें, यस और नो? तो अगर हम फंगाई एंड ग्रीन algae पता है बोला था टैप वाटर के पास, दे कैन चेंज देयर पोजीशन. Algae belongs to plant, right? So they cannot change their position. So algae, fungi both are immotile, but one possess chlorophyll and other do not possess chlorophyll. So again क्या हुआ? Contradictory. That should not be placed together. So ये चीज भी यहाँ पर distinguish नहीं हो रही है, right? So इसके major 3 drawbacks है. Remember, here the major 3 drawbacks are there. This classification system did not distinguish between pro and eukaryotes. Both are kept into same category. Second and third, photosynthetic and non-photosynthetic organisms kept together. Clear? So that even large number of organisms did not fall into either kingdoms. जैसे एग्जाम्पल एक आपको दिया था अभी, हाइड्रा जो इमोटाइल है बट नॉन क्लोरोफिलस है, राइट? सो कौन सी कैटेगरी में जाएगी? अगेन दिस वन वाज क्वेश्चन मार्क ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम. सो लार्ज नंबर ऑफ ऑर्गेनिजम्स वर देयर, did not fall into either categories. Clear? Yes or no? This thing for 2 kingdom classification system. Clear है? Sure. 2 kingdom classification system given by whom? Carolus Linnaeus, right? Pause कर देना.